So today we're gonna see a new What If Civilization Start Over series. The other one, and I'm gonna show you the other one. It's not cancelled, and trying to fix it, and it's going decent. It's not horrible. You know this series, yeah, it's not gonna end. It's not gonna disappear. It's coming back in June or late May, I think. So this new country will start somewhere in the New World. Around in Panama, a new light bluish country will appear. Let's see what the light bluish country will look like, which is this. This is like Panama, I think. So yeah, let's see what they get. So first of all, they get what Panama has, which is they get over here and get all the way to here, I think. Yeah, they're already big. But they're not gonna be there because they'll be too big. So this is what Panama's gonna look like, I think. So yep, Panama's gonna look like this. And heading on to a new tribe spawning in the Americas. We see this new tribe spawn in. It's like this reddish color. It's like this reddish color. Also, let's change the country's color because it's supposed to be red. It was supposed to be red. Oh my god. It was supposed to be red. But I didn't do red. So let's do red now. This bluish country, I believe Florida. I said Florida. It'll be around like here. It's not in Florida. It's by the coast of Florida, but I'm calling it Florida because its capital will be Florida. Oh my god. Let's see the new layer. Let's just let's if we want to see a new layer, this is gonna be the capital layer. The capitals will be around 3. Maybe that'll work. Let's see if 3 will work. Too small. About 10. Too big. How about in the middle of that? Yep, that works. That works. And a good yellow color right here is the capital. There. And the other capital is right here. Might be a little bit too small, so I might have to change it to 10. As capital cities are gonna look like this. This also is gonna include normal cities. These are 2 other cities and 3 other coastal cities. So let's see. The blue team effortlessly they want to expand. So the blue team expands around here. Let me show you. Oh my god. So the blue team expands around Florida a bit. They go around here a bit. They go up in these northern areas. They go around these northern areas, I said, and yeah, they stop around there. They get no major cities yet. Panama is Panama. Yes, they're gonna go all the way up to this Nicaragua Sea and all the way up to these coasts and here. Yeah, Panama became even bigger than the blue team now. Officially confirmed. Boom. And they will get some cities off this crazy attack. Not a crazy attack, but crazy that they get all this land. 5. They get a couple more cities up here. They also get cities right here. the blue team will get some cities like this. Because the population of these two are gonna be drawn by states. And how I'm gonna draw by states, you may ask? Well, I'm gonna go to a new layer up here, the fourth layer. Let me just name these guys. Rename layer. Layer name is the Wisco. Yeah, let's do Wisco like that. For some reason, this is the city layer, and this is gonna be the state layer. State layer. Okay, let's start with the state layer. Which for this to work, we're gonna have to draw the opacity. How do I drop down the opacity of this layer? You know, I think I have a good idea. No, okay. So let's go here, let's grab one, let's grab black and draw some states. First we got our first state over here, a state over here, a state over here, a state over here. Okay, these are the blue team's layers. And this is gonna be the red team's layers. Here, 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 here. Humongous layer over here. Nobody basically lives here. But like 10,000 people live in that big state. Why? Because it's a jungle and nobody wants to live there. These lands are more of a grassland in this universe, but they're still pretty jungly, so not that many people live there except for the cities. I'm gonna see these northern lands gonna be more lived, because the northern lands are more nice. You know, you get severe drought sometimes, which that's how the seas formed in this universe. A severe drought happened, and the sea formed, causing the city to form. Because the city relies on fishing, and there's a couple of fish species there, so yep. This is what the states layer will look like. If we just turn on these two off, let's see what the this will look like. So over here in the states layer, we just see a whole bunch of land being discovered up here in the northern areas, and by here. And let's see if it does. So yep, this is what it's gonna look like. And let's see city layers. If we go here, we see actually 5 cities being made. Not 5, like what's this yellow color? Give me that. Okay, so this dude. This forms up. This is pretty cool, not gonna lie. So also here we got a couple of cities drawn here. We see our first new country, the Aztecs spawn up. The yellow country, I think is gonna be it. It's gonna be a little bit like this color. We're gonna need a nice yellow color, so let's choose this color. The Aztecs spawned somewhere around here. Yeah, around the Aztec area. Like around the Yukon area. Around the Yukon area, we see a country spot up, which this country becomes immediately a monarchy. It's standard loads. We also forgot one more thing, but let's find this country and from everything they need. And what they get is pretty interesting. They get all of this land, which is pretty ugly, not gonna lie, but I don't care. Oh my god. Not lower down to like 3 string. Yeah, let's go to the city layer. Let's like grab like 5. Let's grab a darker yellow. Let's grab a couple major cities. And their capital is gonna be right here. And their state layer is gonna be something cool. Really cool actually. Oh yeah, so layer is not visible yet. The Yukon area has about a population of 10 million, so this honestly is gonna be pretty big. And the capital split into states, but the capital is its own state actually, so it's just yeah, the capital looks something like this. It's a really big capital. It's its own state, and it gets its own state. About 10,000 people live there, and the population is growing fast. The rest of this area is gonna be a state. Okay, so we got 3 countries and explored land is gonna be seen. Oh my god, I'm gonna have here the explored land. The explored land will be shown as gray. So the white lands are gonna be shown as unexplored land, and the gray lands will be shown as explored land because Paint cannot like do like all of the land can be colored. It can be like do this. Yeah, the land's on its own separate thingy. So yeah. So we see all of this land being discovered by the people of this world. That's way too much land being discovered. You should have gone down by that land by now, right? So yep, stops right about here for there. This blue country is pretty isolated, so they get their own thingy. They're a strong country, so they can explore a lot of land. A lot of land by this standards, I mean by that. So this area, also don't forget this certain area. The red team has explored well into here. Over here it stops right there. The red team invades red. Oh my god, what the hell? Okay, maybe don't add that area. Maybe just like do this or something. Oh my god, what the hell? 1? No, you cannot do 1. Okay, oh. Okay. A couple of these islands are already discovered because naval ships are born, but they're wood, so they're horrible. And technology is, I don't think I'm gonna call that technology, but sure we'll call it technology. The earliest technologies. So yeah, most of Cuba is discovered. I said most of Cuba because there's an island they have like here, but I'm not. Oh, that's all of Cuba is actually discovered. So yeah, this is discovered land. This is the gray means explored land, and the white means unexplored land. These gray are not actually explored. They may have been seen, touched, walked through, maybe sometimes explored, like the close areas. Like these are obviously explored. Well, what the hell? If I just like do this, like it looks like this. If I go like here, I do like this, yeah. And this is pretty cool actually. This works way better than my other one. That's about it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, like and subscribe and bye. My friends consist of Min Goof, Pro Horse, Chicken, or Pizza Man, and I think another member, but it's unknown. Could be me, actually. Sandra, Min Goof, Pro Horse, and Chicken. Bye, and I hope you enjoyed the video and like and subscribe because I way too small for channel 10 members. Bye.